Okay, I think I'm back up and running again, and apologize for losing the stream. Like I said, I am running one camera, or running one screen, so I did not see that I was offline. Thankfully, Scott Moore sent me a message and let me know that I was off the air. I don't know what happened. I don't think that it picked up too much of any noise as far as like copyright issues. I don't know, maybe just the internet took a dive. But we are here still on the first Wildcat possession of the ball game. If y'all, I mean, like I said, I don't know when the transmission got lost. But this is still the first possession of the game, and my clock is wrong, so don't pay no attention to that. We are at 5 minutes and 40. Actually, that was a pass that the clock was supposed to stop on incomplete, but they are still running. We're down to about 5.5 minutes. And like I said, I apologize. Didn't know that had happened. No score as of yet. Like I said, first Wildcat possession of the ball game. McAllister on fourth down is going to punt it away.
And the punt will roll out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Mount Ida.
So it will be Mount Ida ball. .509 on the clock. Still letting mine work its way down. And if y'all hear my throat making noises, I can't control that. I don't know why it's doing it, but it's like a slight gurgle. I can feel it and I can kind of hear it, but if y'all ever have that happen to y'all or not. Anybody that's not in the know, I've had a rough 2 or 3 week stretch. If anybody of y'all are familiar with the affliction known as gout, I've had that in my feet. I've had it in an elbow. And now today, like I said earlier during the JV game, I'm a little bit nasally. So. Good stop by the Wildcats, but Ida will be set up with a 3rd down and a long 1 yard or 2. Right here in front of me. Around the edge. Wildcats trying to get somebody to him. Larson can't get to him, and Mount Ida will strike first. Letting the clock get on down to 3:36. Stuff like broadcast and internet drops kind of gets me off my game, so you'll just have to give me just a second so I can get back into the swing of it. This clock is almost back in line. 2-point conversion on the way by the Lions. Ruger Henderson there to make the stop for the Wildcats, so 2-point conversion is no good. 6-0 Lions. as I said, with 3:36 left here in the first quarter. And, yeah, Wildcats are going to have to watch out for that. This is a predominantly running attack, this veer that Mount Ida employs. And so Landon Larson will be back deep for the Wildcats. And Mount Ida getting set to kick this one away. Dart into the backfield, and that one's going to almost nearly roll into the end zone. Larson's going to pick it up. Going to try to come out with it. And he's going to get a few on that from where he picked it up at, but not many. And I believe they said that Wildcats will start off about the 9-yard line. 1st and 10. Oh, snap. McAllister bobbles it out of his hands. He gets back to it, but the Lions get to him in the backfield. That will be a loss of 5 on that play. Wildcats are now going to be looking at a 2nd down and 15. McAllister's pass finds David Warren, but not for many. He will pick up about 6 on that pass. Gets it back to a 3rd down and 9. So kind of tough to know where the goal line is. A little bit hard to see it back there. Hector is deep on their own side of the field, though. Pass goes out to Landon Larson. It gets bobbled. And as you may have heard, that will bring up a 4th down and 9 for the Wildcats. Probably going to have to punt it away here. McAllister is going to boot it away. Going to take a good bounce. Still going back. And Alada, return man, still on his feet. Wildcats haven't brought him down finally. McAllister there to get a hold of him and bring him down. Get the ball inside Hector territory to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 now. So it will be 1st and 10 Mount Ida. Number 11, David Warren on the stop for the Wildcats. Going to be a good pickup by the Lions, though. Looks like it'll be about a 2nd down and 4. Pick up 6, it'll be 2nd down and 4 for Mount Ida. And snap gets bobbled, kind of fumbled around. Mount Ida is able to get back on top of it. A little bit of a loss on that. Brings up a 3rd down and 5 for the Lions. And we are down to 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Handoff up the middle. Wildcats get to him pretty quick. Looks like number 50 Eli Bowman and a couple others. I think one of them might have been number 1 Ruger Henderson on the stop for the Wildcats. And we're down to 5. Officially, my clock is wrong again. But if you hear that siren, that is the end of the first quarter. Mount Ida was able to strike first, get on the board, 6-0 Lions as we get ready to get to the second. Like I said, apologize for not knowing that the stream had been taken down. And yes, we've got it. I've got it back on both now. Hopefully we don't have any more issues like that again. But get ready for the second quarter of play. Once again, I'd like to say appreciate Scott Moore for shooting me that text message and letting me know that it was down, or else I would have gone through the entire rest of the game not knowing, or at least until halftime. And by then, y'all would have all really hated me. We get ready to start the second quarter now. Lions looking at a 4th down, and we're going to have a flag on the play. False start on the Lions. And that will back them up 5. Brings up a 4th down and 8 now for the Lions. So on this side of the field, Lions are just going to keep a hold of it and try to pick up the first. And runner still up, and he's going to have it and more. Wildcats trying to get to him, bring him down. He will finally be stopped, much like my camera will be by this window. So first down for Mount Ida after Wildcats were able to get them to a 4th down and 8, and that's just one of the things about a good running attack. It don't matter how far back you are on 4th down. You got a good running game, you can plow ahead and keep the drive alive. So a pickup of 6 on that first down run by Mount Ida brings up a 2nd down and 4. And right ahead they go. They're going to give credit to McAllister for the stop. And they're going to say he picked up 3 on that. So 3rd down and 1 upcoming for the Mount Ida Lions. And right on the head. Touchdown again for Mount Ida. And Lions are going to set up for a 2-point conversion now.
There's a fumble on the handoff, but he picked up by Jackson White. The 2-point conversion is good.
They said there was a fumble on the handoff, but Mount Ida recovers it, takes it on in. 2-point conversion is good. So with 6:31 left here in the second quarter, Mount Ida has found their way to the end zone again. Lead 14-0 over the junior high Wildcats. Gonna have to find some offense. Kind of like I said with the JV squad, gonna have to find some offense here. See if they can find something that works and move the ball a little bit. And I don't believe.
And the free kick is recovered by Hector.
Yeah, I didn't think that anybody touched that. We had a guy out there looked like trying to jump up and make the catch. Didn't officially touch it, so it is Wildcat football. And I think Mount Ida's clock has gone a little haywire. It says 25 minutes. Now it says 63-10, 6:31. Here we are. First and 10 Wildcats. Ball on the 35. McAllister gonna fire one out. Looking for Larson. Finds Larson. Larson weaving through the traffic. Can Larson, a little bit of a juke move. Larson should be in. He is. Touchdown Wildcats.
Number 3, Landon Larson. He'll go in for a Wildcat touchdown.
You'll have to forgive me on this shoddy camera angles. I'm trying to work around a window again. Larson, good catch. Finds his way in. Wildcats on the board with 6. And now we'll be looking for a 2-point conversion attempt. McAllister bounces out, heading for the corner. Can he get there? He does. 2-point conversion is good.
Hudson McAllister go in for the 2-point conversion. 6:04.
So one play is all it takes sometimes. And that one right there was the one that they needed. To get themselves back in this one, keep themselves in it. Good pass from McAllister to Larson for 6. And then the added 2-point conversion. It happened so quick, I didn't even have to change my possession arrows.
On the kick for the Wildcats, number 11, David Warren.
David Warren set to kick this one away for Hector. He return man, I don't know if he was quite ready for that or not. It bounced in and out of his hands, and I think he was able to reach down and pick it up quick enough, but he also gave indicators for a fair catch. Kind of waved his hand around. I could see that from as far back as I am. So first and 10 Lions. There goes up the middle. This running attack by Mount Ida picks up about 5, looks like. second down and 5. And we're going to have a flag on the play. False start by the Lions. Will back Mount Ida back to the original line of scrimmage. Brings up a second down and 10. On second down, Mount Ida goes up the middle again. Picks up a good bit of that back. Looks like it'll be about a third down and 3. Pick up about 6 or 7 on that run. Now up the middle goes the quarterback, keeps himself. He's going to be, Wildcats having a tough time bringing him down. He's still on his feet. And he will go on in for another touchdown. Several Wildcats had the opportunity to get a hold of him, bring him down. They just could not get him. So 2-point conversion on the way now by the Lions. He's in. 2-point conversion is good. Wildcats find themselves back down by 14 again. Got to respect this run game. You got to be ready to wrap up and bring your man down. They can run like that. My goodness. Kickoff. And
the kick is recovered by Hector. Number 1.
They're kicking to really not in the direction of anybody too much, hoping that they can get it to land or get Hector to go for it a little bit. Some of these special teams players that may not get a hold of the ball very often, hoping that they can get a touch on it and it hit the ground and be able to recover it. The Wildcats will have the ball. And we're going to have a timeout by Mount Ida. I don't know exactly what they saw that they didn't like, but coaches decided to call a timeout before Hector was getting set to run offense. After that timeout, it'll be 1st and 10 Wildcats. And we're going to have a flag for a false start, looks like, by the Wildcats. Now Wildcats going to start behind the sticks on another possession. McAllister keeps himself. He's going to get the penalty yards back and a few extra. It looks like he'll pick up about 7 on the play. They're going to give him 2nd down and 7. Looks more like 2nd down and 8. Good run by McAllister. Pass gets deflected at the line of scrimmage. Like I said, these lines are big and tall and athletic. McAllister tried to get that pass out, and it was just swatted right there, basically in his face. Brings up a 3rd down and 8. McAllister looking around. He's going to take off on his own. And looks like he has made it past 1st down markers. Just depends on where they spot it. Where did he go out? Well, no, he did not make it to the 1st down. He's going to be about a yard short. It was close. It looked like he kind of made it across to me, but may have stepped out before he got there. Offense staying on the field, 4th down and 1. A little bit of a high snap. McAllister gets a hold of it. He's heading around, and they're going to get to him. So that will be a turnover on downs, Mount Ida Lion football. I respect the decision to go for it on 4th and 1. You had a chance, but when the snap isn't just completely clean and goes a little bit high, McAllister has to kind of work around that, and so it kind of delayed him in his movement. So 1st and 10. Lions up the middle. A gain of about 5. Gavin Lusk, that's a name that I have not heard too much with offense just yet. I haven't called it out too much just yet. And we're going to have a flag on the play. It's going to be another false start. Yep, it will be. And I think the announcer said false start on the Wildcats, but it is the Lions with possession of the ball. I'm sure it's just a little bit of a slip. Backs the Lions up 5 yards. They'll be looking at 1st and, well, no, actually 2nd and 10. They made it. They had picked up about 5 on that first play, so they backed them up. Handoff up the middle. Got about 3 different Wildcats over there trying to bring down one Mount Ida line. Like Bowman and Gray. It looked like I saw a 3rd one out there, but I couldn't tell you exactly which one that was. Tough running by Mount Ida. Third down, handoff up the middle again. Tell you what, they're just pinning their ears back and going full speed ahead through the line. Wildcats have not found much of a stop for it yet. Mount Ida will pick up the first down on that. We are under a minute left here in the second quarter. We got flags on the play again.
We have flags on the play.
Looks like McAllister may have took kind of a shot there. He was a little bit slow to get up, but he is up, moving around. Have to wait and see what this flag is about. We had two come in. Got, looks like a holding on Mount Ida.
10 yards from the spot of the foul.
So that will back Mount Ida back behind the original line of scrimmage. So 1st and 15 for the Lions. Quarterback keeps it himself. The Wildcats able to get a hold of him and bring him down by the shoestring. I believe they said Easton Pruitt in on that stop. And we're going to have another timeout by the Lions. Take a look real quick while I've got a moment, make sure everything's up on both sides. Yeah, it looks like we are. .2 seconds left here until halftime. And Wildcats was able to get on the board, and it was 14-0. Looked like it was going to give Wildcats a little bit of a spark they needed. So they get on the board, get an extra 2 points out of it. Makes it 14-8, and then just immediately after, Mount Ida takes off and scores again, gets their lead back up to 14. And they're going to be looking to get another score on the board before halftime. And like I said, I apologize. I'm hitting windows over here. Mount Ida picks up the first down on a quick pass play, one of the very few. And clock stopped. 23.1. Don't pay attention to what mine says. First and 10 for the Lions again. And 3 going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down right before he gets first down yardage. And we're going to have our final timeout by the Lions here in the first half. This is honestly kind of a buzzsaw for this junior high squad. Like I said, these Mount Ida Lions, they are, like I said just a minute ago, they're just pinning their ears back and just ramming right through the defensive line. Not giving the Wildcat, and they're tough to bring down as well. That's the other part of it. Wildcats aren't doing just a great job of wrapping up and bringing the guy down. When you got that kind of situation going, it's a long night. 13.1 seconds officially.
Coming out of the timeout, it'll be second down and 2 for Mount Ida at the
Runner goes up the middle, doesn't get all of it. Now they're going to try to. Well, they picked up the first down, and the clock stopped. And Mount Ida going to try to get back in the end zone. And I guess he did. I thought the ball was more over here to the other side, and they got it out and got another score on the board. Make it 28-8. Mount Ida. I don't like these half window jobs. I much prefer the one big window that I'm usually out of at home, so I can get the camera angled around and see everything.
Number 2, Dusty Beachy. The 2-point conversion will be no good.
Wildcats are going to get to the lines on that 2-point conversion attempt and keep them from getting in. But before we get to halftime, Mount Ida gets another touchdown on the board. 28-8 as we head for the half. And like I said, just kind of a rough go of it so far. Wildcats having a tough time getting any stops and bringing their guys down when they get to him. 10 minutes on the clock for a halftime break, and I'm going to kick it out to ads and everything. We'll be back with you for the start of the second half here in just a few moments. Stay with us right here on Cat TV.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Got a bill to pay? Pay one-time or recurring bills in the Chambers Bank app, because anytime banking should always be anytime.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
Hi, I'm Kelly Hughes with Pope and Johnson County Title. We're a family-owned company serving the Arkansas River Valley. We have an office in Russellville and in Clarksville, but we do title searches and closings for any county in the state. So for all of your title or closing needs, give us a call at 968-4853 for our Russellville office or 647-3153 for our Clarksville office.
Safeguarding your building from the elements starts at the top. Use the company that's worked hard to earn the reputation as a top commercial roofing company in the area, Miller Roofing. Miller Roofing Company is local, family-owned, and their full-service team has been in business for over 30 years. Extensive experience working hand-in-hand with product manufacturers for new roofs, coatings, repairs, and re-roofs on many different types of commercial properties. We also know the importance of getting construction finished quickly. Contact us for a free consultation on your roof today.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this, and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
All right, welcome back to Mount Ida, and getting ready to get this second half underway. Got to looking through the chat messages, and saw my dad in. Glad he's here watching. He's up in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And also saw Drew Manson had asked if the Veer was what Marshall University, the Thundering Herd, if you're familiar with college football, if that's what they used. And I believe, I had to Google a little bit, but the way it looked to me was that, yes, Marshall adopted that Veer offense sometime after that plane crash that where they tragically lost a bunch of their players in back, like I said, about 70 or 71, one of the two. I can't remember which. But so you are correct on that. And Wildcats have made their way back out onto the field. We're getting ready to get the second half going. And once again, I'd like to apologize. It's a little bit of a confined window that I'm having to look through, and so every time one team gets to one end of the field, if they don't go to the opposite side, the visitor side of the field, I lose the play to a window. So, and the tough part about getting the second half underway here is that Mount Ida had won the toss to start the game. They deferred, and then right before halftime, they were able to get in again for a touchdown. So it's 28-8, and Wildcats are about to kick the ball away to them. So also, for all of you that were praying for some cooler weather, you certainly got it. It is pretty chilly out here at the moment. I mean, I'm inside of a box, but I can still feel it coming through the window. So Wildcats booted away. And Mount Ida, return man, is going to get a good return on that. I believe they said they will start it out 1st and 10 on the 25. So great field position if you're a Mount Ida line. So on 1st down, quarterback going to keep it himself, try to go up the middle. Wildcats stuff up that D-line there. And looks like he'll pick up about 2 on that run. Brings up a 2nd down and 8. Wildcats just got to find a way to line up and get some stops. I mean, you're down by 20. A couple of possessions. And every time you get a possession, you're just going to have to make it count. 2nd down and 8, as I said. And ball on the ground. And it looks like Mount Ida able to recover. Looks like a slight bit of a loss on that play. Backs them up a yard. Brings up a 3rd down and 9. Wildcats tried to get a guy up in underneath there to snatch that ball back as soon as it went fumbled. Just didn't have anybody that could get a good grip on it. Mount Ida was able to lay back down on it. 3rd down now. Quarterback going to keep it himself. And like I said, he's tough to bring down. Wildcats going to try to chase him down. McAllister. Well, no, that wasn't McAllister. And number 4, Gavin Lusk, able to get a hold of him and bring him down, but he'll pick up the 1st down. Clock stopped there for the 1st down. Up the middle again goes the quarterback. And they said we've got a flag on the field. I did not see it just immediately. Okay, there it is. I can see it now. So what's the call on this?
Face mask against the defense.
And they're going to say it is a face mask on the Wildcats. So that'll give Mount Ida a few yards. And it'll be 1st and goal.
Number 2,
Mount Ida on the board again. Started here in this 2nd half. As I said, that was not really what you needed after giving up that touchdown right before halftime. Giving the ball right back to them and letting them out there for the chance to score again. 34-8 now. This has been one of the games that I've seen the junior high Cats that just have not been able to get anything going offensively just yet, except for that one good play earlier, pass from McAllister to Larson. 2-point conversion fails. Wildcats will stop them there. So, like I said, got some work to do. You're going to have to claw your way out of a hole here if you want to try to get back in this one.
On the kick from out 61, Buck Miller. After Wildcats 3, Landon Larson.
Larson back deep for the Wildcats. Wildcats going to return it a little bit.
15, Connor Powell on the kick return.
It'll be Connor Powell on that return. Get it to about the 46. And that's where the Wildcats will take it. 1st and 10. Pass goes to Landon Larson. He maybe picks up a yard on it. Brings up a 2nd down and 9. McAllister hands off to Gavin Lusk. Lusk looking for some good room. He's going to get almost a first down yardage. Looks like about a gain of 9. Let's see if I got any of that replay. Nope, he just blasted through there. Good hard run by Gavin Lusk. Gets them to a 3rd down and 1 situation now. It may be part of the thing you got to do. Just line up, give it to Lusk. But Lusk is over here. Looks like as a receiver. McAllister going to keep it up the middle. He's going to get the first down.
Number 12, Hudson McAllister on the keeper. On the tackle from right out, number 21, Aaron Gregory. Pick up first down yards, 1st and 10 for Wildcats from the 42.
So another first down for the Wildcats. Good ball movement on that last set of downs. McAllister fires out to Gavin Lusk. Lusk, some room to work. He finds that window I keep talking about.
On the tackle from right out, number 3, Jackson White. They get down to the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for
and they'll pick up the first down on that run. Good pass and catch by McAllister and Lusk. Moving the ball down the field now. And pass to Larson is complete. And about 4 lines there. Get a hold of him, bring him down.
He's brought down by a whole crowd around out of the lines. Pick up 8 on the play, 2nd down and 2.
So about a pickup of 8 on that, as you could probably hear from the announcer. Brings up a 2nd down and 2 for the Wildcats. Lusk in motion. McAllister going to keep it himself. Did he get enough? Don't believe he did. He's a little bit closer. Nope, they'll go ahead and give him the first. It looked a little bit short, but the referees finally got the ball spotted. Didn't think it was a first down, so I stopped my clock just for a moment. And then we're going again. McAllister fires towards the end zone. Can't find his man. He was looking for Larson.
2nd down and 10 for the Wildcats.
So 2nd down now. Lusk in motion. Pass to Larson. Actually, no, that's David Warren. Excuse me. Warren is close to that first down mark.
Pass complete to number 11, David Warren. On the tackle from out 51, Jake Gadsden.
Well, I thought he was closer than that.
And 2 for the Wildcats.
Looks like he'll be about short by about 2 yards. Brings up a 3rd down and 2. McAllister keeps it. And he's trying to make some things happen, but they finally got a hold of him, wrapped up, got him down. Be a loss on the play.
He'll lose yardage back to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 6 for the Wildcats.
Loss of 4 brings up a 4th down and 6. Made all that progress getting the ball down the field, and then you get backed up that way. It's not what you're looking for.
Timeout. Hector.
And Wildcats are going to take a timeout. Talk some things over. 57 seconds on the clock. Like I said, junior high groups ran into a little bit of a buzzsaw this year, and it was kind of deceiving when you first hear that Mount Ida is coming back to or going to be in the conference with you. You kind of look at how they did in the last couple of years, and I said they had a 2 or 3 down years where they had some different coaching. They moved away from the veer, and I think the coach that came in after this guy that's coaching currently, or will be coaching tomorrow, he wanted to spread the ball out, and that just did not work out well for the Lions. So he has returned back, and they have put the veer back in place, and it is super effective. I'll give it that.
It'll be 4th down and 6 for the Wildcats.
4th down coming up. McAllister looking, finds his man. He's got Larson in the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Number 3 for Landon Larson for a Wildcat touchdown.
It's a good combo right there. Hudson McAllister finds Landon Larson in the end zone for another score. That's the second pass and catch set by them tonight. And now Wildcats will be looking for a 2-point conversion. McAllister going to keep it himself, looking for that edge. And did he make it? He does. 2-point conversion is good. So Wildcats
51 seconds to play in the 3rd quarter.
got the offense going finally there. Got backed up a little bit. Didn't give up on it. Got into 4th down and 6, and McAllister and Larson team up again. Get some more points on the board for Hector. 51.2 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Hector's getting ready to kick this ball away to the Lions once again.
On the kick for the Wildcats, David Warren. Back from out of 2, Wesley Beach.
Give credit to these boys fighting it out, even though they found themselves down a little bit. And Mount Ida's going to get a return on this. It looked like that kick was low, like they were going to just have to lay down on it, but Mount Ida manages to get it to the 39 before the Wildcats are able to bring them down. So that's where Mount Ida will start this offensive series out. So down to 45.8. Handoff up the middle. Trying to keep an eye on that quarterback because every time I feel like it's going one direction, he's usually got it. Lions will pick up 9 on that. Hurry back to the line. 2, handoff. Runs up ahead. They're going to get the first down. And that'll be the final play of the 3rd quarter. So after 3, your score, Mount Ida 34, Hector Wildcats 16. And we'll be getting set to get to the 4th quarter. One more to play out here. said, appreciate everybody that's jumped in and joined us tonight. Brenda Helsley in the chat says, shout out to Hector Agriculture Mechanics, first place win at Arkansas State Fair. Team of Morley, Lusk, Millsap, and Hayes. Hey, that's cool. I did not know about that. I knew that the Agri truck that usually pulls the equipment trailer for us was not available. We had to ride down here in Coach Cooper's truck this afternoon. But congrats on that to the Agri students. If I don't make mention of it sometimes, it's just because I don't know about it. And but appreciate y'all letting me know about that.
As we start the fourth quarter at Stedman Field, it's 1st and 10 for Mount Ida from the Hector 22-yard line.
Fourth quarter getting ready to go. Mount Ida's looking at a 1st and 10. Number 3, going to look around, try to get a pass out. It is complete, but we got flags on the play as well.
Number 3, Jackson White, pass is complete, but we do have a flag.
Sorry, y'all. I hate the sniffles.
Illegal forward pass against the offense.
Yeah, it looked like he was a little bit past his line of scrimmage when he decided to let that one go. And so an illegal forward pass by the lines that will back them up back to the original line of scrimmage.
A 5-yard penalty.
Actually, no. It will be a 5-yard penalty. Back them up. It'll be 1st and 15 instead of 1st and 10.
And we have a full timeout.
Tomorrow night, we will be back at Linton Stadium, and we will be welcoming the Mount Ida Lions Senior High team. It'll be the first appearance that Mount Ida has made since a few years ago. Everybody remembers that playoff game. Okay, so Mount Ida lost a down on that play. So it will be 2nd down and 15. Clock will roll now. But, yeah, if you can't make it to Linton Stadium, be sure to join us here online for that. Quarterback keeps it himself. He's going to be brought down by number 15, Connor Powell, for a loss. Loss of about 3 on that. 3rd down and 18 now for the Lions. Good job by Powell, though. It's in these moments like this when you're down by a considerable margin. Who comes out and keeps playing with some fire? Who comes out with some pride? And these cats haven't given up yet. And the 3 looking around. He's going to be pursued by Bowman, and he's going to be wrapped up. But we've got a flag on the play. To see what this is about. Going to be a holding on the lines. And Wildcats have declined. So 4th down now. Lions got to make a choice. Can they pick up 17 yards in one shot? Or are they just going to boot this one away and pin Hector deep in their own territory? And it looks like number 3 is going up the line to going to throw a pass. And pass is complete. Touchdown, Mount Ida. My goodness. Well, so much for that theory. So Mount Ida finds themselves in a 4th down and 17 situation. They just say, we don't care. They just let it fly, and they found a man in the end zone for another touchdown. And now they'll set up for the 2. Number 3 rolls around, tries to get the pass out, and it is caught. 2-point conversion is good.
Excuse me, here, Leland Battery on the reception. So 6:08 for play in the 4th quarter. Your Miles Junior High Lions 42, the Hector Junior Wildcats 16.
So yeah, just a tough night.
On the kick from line 61, Buck Miller.
6:08 left in this ball game. Like I said, just go out there and play with some pride. See if you can get some more points on the board. Ball will be fielded by McAllister. He nearly dragged down. McAllister is going to find his way out of bounds. He keeps calling him Hunter McAllister, and it's kind of messing me up a little bit. McAllister went out about the 35, so that's where Wildcats will start this offensive series off. 1st and 10. Like I said, just go out there and have some fun with it and see if you can get some more points on the board. Wildcats had a man, had to rush to get off the field. McAllister tries to find an open route, doesn't find a whole lot. Looks like he might have picked up a yard on that. 2nd down and 9. And we should be in mercy roll territory. No, we're not yet. It's 26, the lead, so never mind. Larson will down it at about the 23. 4:41 left in the ball game, and it will be Mount Ida football. Like I said, join us tomorrow night, senior high ball, and also Saturday. We have also been asked to handle live streaming the Pee Wee homecoming. So, Dad, if you're still listening, you may end up having to go hunting after all. We have an official timeout. We've got an official timeout before we get started here on this Mount Ida possession. And that was short. Clock rolling again. I think it's going to be cool enough for you, though, Dad, that you can go ahead and go make your hunting trip. So Mount Ida, handoff up the middle. Still up. Wildcats just can't get to anybody and bring them down. Larson came up from behind, finally got a hold of his man, brought him down. I don't know why we're not just letting the clock run right now. Get this one over with. Looks like Mount Ida is bringing some of their backups in.
And we have a flag. Delay game. Against Mount Ida.
And we have a delay a game by the Lions. Clock is going to continue to run, but Mount Ida just took a little bit too long getting the group switched out. First and 10 Lions. Hand off up the middle. Wildcats there to make the stop. The Lions will get back the penalty yards on that delay game. So now it'll be second down and 10.
Caleb Ward again on carry. On the tackle. So Hector be number 66, Blake White. Pick up final play, be third down.
Number 66 for the Wildcats, Blake Wyatt making the stop. Brings up third down and about 5. Handoff is going to be met quickly there.
Number 1, Cox Walden on the carry.
It's like by number 60.
Number 60, Braden Roberts.
Braden Roberts.
Fourth down and 5.
Lions getting nothing on that play. Brings up a fourth down and 5. We're down to almost a minute and a half left here in this ball game. Ball's out. Wildcats are on it.
Recovered by Hector. They'll take over first and 10 for the Wildcats.
So as far as the turnovers are concerned, Wildcats have done a pretty good job of keeping a hold of the ball when they've had it. Mount Ida, way more possessions and scores than they've lost the ball, but they have fumbled it about 2 or 3 times tonight. It's a shame that Hector just could not come up with any offense and make any points out of that. When they did, so this game might be closer. But the Wildcats will have it with 1:26 left. Clock rolling. And before we get the snap, we're going to have a flag on the play.
Illegal substitution against the Lions.
Okay, well, it'll be an illegal substitution against Mount Ida. Wildcats will move up 5 yards, brings up a first and 5. McAllister back out at quarterback. He's going to hand off. Looks like to number 15, Connor Powell. Oh, wait. That wasn't 15. That was 17. Excuse me. James Cowan on that run for the Wildcats. He'll pick up the first down. We've got a minute. Clock just now started rolling. And now we're down to 51. It's a good run by James Cowan. Gets a first down out of that, but handoff goes to Cowan again. Cowan, first down yardage and a little bit extra. Man, where's this kid been?
17, James Cowan on the carry. On the tackle for 58, Caleb Ward. We get down to about the 46-yard line and we first and 10 for the Wildcats.
Calvin will pick up another first down for Hector. Down to 30 seconds left. Wildcats have got 5 on the play clock. We have another handoff. That time that goes to number 14. It's Jesse Duval. He'll pick up the first down. And I meant to stop the clock. We got 8 seconds, and it's rolling again. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it. So a few positives out of that last series there. Cowan and Duval made some pretty good runs. Like I said, there a few times in this game, I don't claim to be a football coach. So Coach Gaines, any of y'all that listen to this back later, I don't know. Seemed like the run game could have had a little bit more promise than some of the passing game. But like I said, I'm not a coach. I'm not trying to tell anybody how to do their job. So don't listen to that and think, but did not hear a whole lot about Lusk tonight. It's kind of odd that we wouldn't run him a little bit more. Like I said, don't know if there's a reason for that or not. But like I said, some positives there at the end. You had Cowan and Jesse Duval getting out there and showing some fight and showing some speed there. So like I said, tomorrow night, be back at home for senior high ball. That will kick off at 7 o'clock. So y'all come on out, support the senior boys, or stay and watch it from home. Until we see y'all tomorrow, everybody have a good night, and go Cats.